Think we're recording now. HATCAM on, SQ12 on top. Little double stick tape piece. Works good. Micro SD card slot is right under there. Slide that up, and the SD slot you'll see. And be careful because it will fly off of there and pop out. And what I'm doing here is just showing the SQ12, setting her down, getting her turned on, and checking the lights. And yeah, there's the power button right there under the belly. Fun little quad. So anyway, I'm going to explain some more about it here in just a second. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hey, let's see what's going on here. I believe it's recording. Yeah. So yeah, I'm opening up the app here to see how it's going to do with the SQ12 on top of it. There we go. There it is. So app is now showing up in the Wi-Fi. I mean, the Wi-Fi is showing up. So now you go into the app once you get that set up. And it shows you connected. And then we go and open up the XSW GPS app right there. XSW. You just hit play and it opens on up. Here we go. Pretty simple, basic layout. It tells me on the screen right there. I've already found it's already located some satellites. So that's the image you see from that, and I've got the SQ12 recording as well on there. And I have another video which I didn't merge them. I'm still learning how to use all this stuff, so I'm still working on it. I'm way behind on doing this stuff. I got more drones than I can keep up with, but can't even edit. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. My new goal for 2019 is to learn how to actually make some decent videos. We'll see if we can do it. So, all right, that was a little GPS calibration for it. Little spinnies. It does the blinky thing, and then once everything goes solid on the drone, you know you've gotten everything calibrated. It's hard to see in this video, the lights. I mean, they're viewable, but just in the camera, you can't really see them with that white thing that's on them. So now I'm starting to record with the SQ12. You hold it down until you see a blue light. Touch the M, which is mode button, one time, and you'll see a blue and red light in there. I don't know if you can see it on this screen. And then you just touch the power button one more time, and it starts recording. And that means it's recording in 1080p. If you just hit the power button with the blue light on only, it's going to record in 720. So you want to touch the M, which is mode, pop it into blue and red light. That means it's 1080. And then hit the power button again. It'll blink, and shut down, and it's recording. And it does pick up audio. It's not too bad, actually. So right now I'm just checking the app, making sure everything's all hooked up and ready to go. Right there, I'm just trying to explain about how the SQ12 is doing and basic stuff like that. Nothing too important. So you pull the sticks down and out, and it'll start the motors, or you can hit the takeoff button with this quad. I do believe. Getting ready to shoot her up in the air here in a second. Here we go. Look at how stable this thing is right off. I mean, this is a toy. I mean, you're paying less than $100 for this thing in most places. I mean, you can around 100, I guess you might as well say. And it's just boom, got the little camera on top, which the thing doesn't weigh much anyway. But just sitting there chilling. No optical flow. This is only GPS. Again, altitude hold. And that's it. Granted, it's not a windy day at all, so. But I've seen a lot more expensive drones that couldn't sit near as still as that thing. The only thing it doesn't have, excuse me, on the controller when you pitch it forward, it's either all or nothing. It's like there's no real middle ground, so you get bouncies when you're trying to. So that's where the Tory grade part of it kicks in. That's why you'll see it kind of jerky in the film. It's obviously the camera does not have any stabilization whatsoever. but it gets pretty good video for what it is, and you can take her up there pretty decent. It's not a speed demon at all, but it cruises pretty well. So I am taking it on up. Yeah, that goes up. Well, the SQ12, I believe it interfered with the GPS a little bit because I've gotten it up there pretty high, but for some reason at 66 meters it started beeping. I'm thinking I might need to change the location of that camera if I'm going to use it again. I think it had a little bit to do with interfering with the signal somehow. Not that it puts out any Wi-Fi or anything, I just think because it's sitting near the GPS. I'm not sure exactly where the module sits, so I might have had it right on top of it or close to it. I think that might have interfered with the signal somehow. The GPS was still working, but it was just losing signal as far as connection to the remote. So, and it didn't do that prior to having the SQ12 on top of it. So it had to do something to do with that camera. But it's still a cool little flight. Got up there a little bit. So now I'm just cruising around with it. Which you can see that in the other video, but yeah, it's a fun quad. So anyway, thanks for watching.